Downtown. Hey.
Oh, you recorded.
What?
Recording.
You recorded? Bro,
I can't. What's going on there? YouTube. This is SEL 0320.
That's the
representing JVS.
You see that? You see that right there? You give people access to remote control cameras, and this is what happens.
We are back. Me and Joe Johnson 030 for the premiere for Gotham Season 3, Episode 1. Better to Rain in HE double hockey sticks, Mad City.
Mad City.
This is an interesting episode. I mean, as far as the premiere, it missed maybe like the first 5 minutes. We don't know exactly what happened then, because it kind of caught us off guard. Like, crap, it's back on. But to say the least, I mean, Gotham's never not been entertaining. Like, it's always had stuff flowing. It's always very different. I actually liked the episode. I mean, I think that it was really interesting to see how mature Bruce is becoming. Mm-hmm. Like, more and more, like, he's becoming the Bruce Wayne that we know of him. Even with Alfred, like, trusting him and, like, working with him. I mean, they did some really bold stuff in this episode that I was surprised by, quite honestly. And then when you look at the end of the episode, like, that was actually pretty dope. But, I don't know, what was your take on the episode?
I liked it. I thought it was entertaining, but I had like a couple of bones to pick with it.
Mm-hmm.
Like as far as like some of the characters are going.
Yeah.
Gordon. I don't know how I feel about how they're going with Gordon.
Yeah.
I understand, kind of like he's in his dark place.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like
he's still dwelling in darkness. It's
right?
Crazy.
But I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. But I do like what they're doing with Bruce, and also like what they're doing with Penguin's character and the Riddler.
Yeah.
Enigma.
Yeah, their scene, the Enigma and Penguin scene, that was a dope sequence.
So yeah, I think. But Fish Mooney, what I'm saying, where I'm going more on the side of hating her, just because of like things she's doing. She was like a cool villain before, but now it's like, she's like a dastardly villain kind of thing.
Yeah, and that's not her character.
Yeah, it really isn't.
Like, I mean, she's about self-preservation, but it's not like
she has a code.
Yeah, I mean, she rules because she knows, like, she has people in her pocket, you know what I'm saying? Like, she has control over stuff without saying it. Like, her saying, quote unquote, she wants to rule the city is not something that she would say as a character. It doesn't make really sense. Because, I mean, it's debatable. Like, when you think about Penguin and Fish, Penguin has become, like, the top. Like, he really, even, like, the way he carries himself, like, he's carrying himself better than how Fish did back in her prime in, like, the first season. And she was actually really cool. Like, I mean, you knew that she was running stuff, and her actions spoke more than what she was saying all the time. And I totally agree with that. But I think it was really interesting, though. There's a new player in town, played by the actress Jamie Chung. She's playing Valerie Vale. Now, I don't know if that's Vicky Vale's, like, mom or something like that. I have no idea. But she's kind of like an investigative journalist. And she kind of like goes up to Gordon and plays back and forth. I agree with Joe. Like, they're keeping Gordon in the dark so long. It's like, why are you a bounty hunter? Dude, either quit or, like, get with it. Because, I mean, it's not like these animals are going away. Right. And, I mean, I understand he feels as though he has no other way of, like, fighting crime outside the law. I understand that. I get it. But at the same time, you either you do it or you don't. Because the actions that he's doing is making things worse, like, essentially. And, I mean, he's better than that. But I think that the Valerie Vale's character, I thought she was going to be kind of like this mole. I think that she's going to bring out the hero in him. Just looking at a photo she took of him, I was like, that could be on the front page news, like, okay, Gordon is back kind of thing. So I think that she's going to be more so of a help. Whereas, like, Lee is gone, I think he's going to need her to kind of get him into that place of being back as being a cop and, like, loving it again. There's some interesting stuff going on with Bruce, though. Like, I don't know what they're going to do with this. Something that we saw within one of the people that came out of Indian Hill, it's really freaky. If you saw the end of the season finale, you know exactly what we're talking about. But every time the dude comes up there, it's like, what are you? kind of thing.
Exactly.
And then even Poison Ivy makes a debut in this one. It's actually they about to do something with her character. I don't know. But all in all, I mean, I agree with Joe. Like, real talk, there's some annoying things that characters are doing that are uncharacteristic of who they are that we've seen from the first 2 seasons. And I think I'm more on the fence with Kat. It's like, Selena, what you doing? Like, I understand that, you know, Selena's supposed to be on the good side and bad side. She's supposed to be going back and forth to, you know, for self-preservation. But, like, she was with Fish before, and it didn't work. Like, I mean, and then Fish supposedly died, and now she's like, it just doesn't make sense to me. I feel like she'd be better off doing her own thing versus just going back to what she's done. But, I don't know, I guess it works for some people. Like, when you think about Butch and then Penguin again, that does work. But Selena and Fish, it just doesn't work. And I don't know if it's Fish and Selena or just them individually. Just that's the thing I guess I didn't like about it. But as all in all, as a season premiere, I don't know, what you give it for a rating?
7.
I was thinking 7.5. I give it a 7.5 out of 10. I'm not like, it's not a low rating for me. I think it could pick up. And I mean, not just that, it's one of the most entertaining shows on TV still. Like, no matter what, it is very entertaining. I'm curious to see where they're going to go with it. If they bring Jerome back, that's it.
Wait, didn't they bring him back?
You heard his laugh at the end of the season finale, but they haven't shown him.
Right.
So, after that, they, you know what I'm saying, that's the one up that might push us to like an 8 or maybe an 8.5, but we'll see. You know what I'm saying? We'll be back. We'll try to come back each Monday and try to give y'all a review. We're not going to do any reactions. We got way too much other stuff going on to try to do that. Yeah. So maybe if like popular demand, y'all like, you know, please give us reactions. Maybe we'll try, but it can't be every day. But yeah, keep it locked. JVS, we ain't gonna stop. Y'all have a blessing. Peace.